All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind. All right. Anyway, hello guys. My name is Miss Bebe, and I'm here to remind you to think critically and express creatively. If you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button down below. Make sure to thumbs up this video. As you can see by the title of this video, this is going to be a top 10 music albums of 2017. This is my personal top 10. I've typed everything up on my computer, so I'm going to be looking in this direction throughout the whole video. Let's get right into the content. Control by SZA, of course, this album definitely had to be up there. Like, it's just absolutely amazing. Throughout the album, SZA encompasses sexual freedom while at the same time, like, being a woman and being respected as a woman, who has the right to her body, has the right to express herself, has the right to be sexually promiscuous if she wants to, and then the next day settle down. Like, that's kind of like the vibe that I get when I listen to Control. It goes through like heartbreak, it goes through like just a lot. Like, it's absolutely amazing. I listen to Control like, oh my god, like a million times, like literally a million times. My favorite song on the album is Supermodel. I love Supermodel. I could be your supermodel if you believe. See, I told y'all I needed to like work on my singing voice, but like I think y'all get the mess anyway.
You gon' fuck through every time a nigga call you. That's why I ball.
Of course, Wins and Losses by Meek Mill. Like, bring my brother out the banjo. I'd rather work than walk. Fly ride luxury with who don't with me. I can't even remember it, but it was just bars. Like, I know a lot of people critique Meek Mill, saying that he's always constantly talking about his rollie and talking about designer bags that he buys for like his girls, or like designer cars and all of these things. And I just wanted to say that maybe, just maybe, like the way everyone measures their success is different. So in terms of Meek Mill, sometimes maybe he measures his success in terms of the material things that he has, and I'm not necessarily saying that it's okay. He does measure a certain level of success with his rollies, and that's okay. The same way people are constantly flaunting their degrees and saying, thank God for my degree, my degree, my degree. My degree is how he's saying, thank God for my rollie, my rollie, my rollie. Like, you know what I'm like? I feel like people, like, I don't know. I don't think people should bash him because he constantly mentions his rollie. Like, I constantly mention the fact that I go to BC because, like, it's an achievement. And when I graduate, I'm going to constantly mention that I graduate from BC because it's an achievement. He never even imagined owning a rollie. So the fact that he owns a rollie right now is something so, like, it's something that measures his success so much, which is probably why he mentions it a lot. So boom, yeah, just to get the little haters. Free Meek, okay? Anyway. A reason to smile. Shine by Wale. You get a really good, like, happy vibe, carefree vibe, that he's literally just making the art just to make the art. He's expressing himself just to express himself regardless of the naysayers. My favorite song off the album is Smile, in which he just reminds you to just smile, literally just smile. He mentions God, he mentions his family and friends, and how that's all he needs in order to survive, and that's really as simple as life gets. And I just appreciate him being I feel like he was selfless with that, because it takes a lot for a person to admit that they're bitter, and it takes a lot to admit that, like, yo, you was hating on other people. He was kind of hating on other people, and I do agree with the fact that his music is unappreciated, and it always has been unappreciated. But at the same time, what about the people who do appreciate your music? Like, you're constantly focused on, like, the people who don't, that you don't acknowledge the people who do. So with this album, it seems as if he began to acknowledge the people who do appreciate him as a whole. And I think that it also has to do with the fact that he had a daughter, and like he is looking at everything through the glass half full instead of it being empty, and looking at it life through rose colored glasses. And I love that. Fruitian. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, by Daniel Cesar. Hope I pronounce his last name right. This album is beautiful. Like, it's like absolutely beautiful. It seems as if he's just infatuated with love and passion and emotion. So much to the fact where like not only does he immerse you in like love and you want to fall in love, but you also want to get your heart broken because you want to be able to relate to the pain that he's expressing through his songs. And I think that only a couple of artists, only certain skilled people are able to do that, and Daniel has definitely done that.
If I ever took a loss, I learned a lesson. I won't ever.
Lecrae, All Things Work Together. Let me tell you that I love gospel music. Gospel rap, however, is disrespectful to rap music. Lecrae, however, Lecrae has basically identified himself like as a rapper who is Christian as opposed to a Christian rapper. He reflects on his sins. He reflects on like just how he wouldn't let God be God, and he was like just trying to take control of his life and the places where that led him to, like mentally. And it's just like throughout the album you can feel his unapologetic faith in Christ. I just love the album in general. I like to play it every now and then. It's not one of those albums that I go to every day or every other day, but it's up there, which is why it's up here, top 10.
You gotta see this. Yeah.
Album number 6 is Damn by Kendrick Lamar, and of course this had to be on the top 10 music albums of 2017. Of course I would not mention this album. Kendrick Lamar is without a doubt an amazing artist in general. Kendrick Lamar is really in your face. You can hear the anger, you can hear the passion, and I think that's what makes part of his music absolutely amazing. Also, he's a very, very great storyteller in terms of which when he's painting a picture, he paints the picture so vividly. He's a crazy lyricist, like you guys know this, like his lyrics are crazy. Oftentimes when I'm listening to his music, you gotta like break it down, and if you listen to it the first time, you're gonna have to listen to it a third time to truly understand what he's trying to say. And I think that people who don't like him, this is similar to Wale, so people who don't like his music are people who don't want to break down and comprehend what he's trying to say. So I'm not a crazy Kendrick Lamar fan, but I gotta give credit where credit is due, and Kendrick Lamar is great. Miguel has single-handedly stole my heart with this album. Like, can I just be your bae? Like, oh my god. He gives you this vibe that's like mystical, celestial, like, I don't know, like you're kind of floating through life type of vibe. Like, it reminds me of like Prince, kind of, even though I didn't really listen to Prince music, but he gives me that type of vibe if I did listen to his music. His album is also very like political, social justice-y, morality-y, ethical-y, what you should do, be a good human being-y. And you guys, like, everyone knows I self-proclaimed social justice warrior, so like I'm here for it. I'm here for people making a difference and like making a statement through their art. I'm so here for it, which is why I'm here for Kendrick Lamar. Okay, so his album is very much so political, very much so personal, wrapped in a beautiful, and like served to you on a platter where like you literally, like, I don't know, like it's just beautiful. His voice is beautiful. It's just beautiful. I love that album.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
DJ Khaled. All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind. All right. Anyway, no DJ Khaled slander will ever be tolerated. Okay, like just know that. I know that one of the popular critique would be that he literally just put popular artists like on his album, which is exactly what he did. But honestly, what were you expecting? That's what DJ Khaled is known for doing. He takes the top artists, puts them on the track, and makes a banger. Okay, me personally, I'm not into all those like radio songs because I think it's corny. I'm still twerk to it, but like I'm not gonna like spend my time listening to it like on a regular basis. I definitely skip through the major songs, like like Shining to the Max, Wild Thoughts, I'm the One, just because you hear it on the radio 24/7. So I don't want to hear it when I'm listening to it like I don't want to hear it when I'm like just trying to listen to the album, because I know what it is. I like it's literally just a party song. So I skip those songs, but I just love the vibe that it gives. It gives me all very positive, like just Khaled is always slipping positive affirmations into his music. It's amazing. Like, it's amazing. I love it so much. But I want the Drake that's gonna have me crying at 4 a.m. Like, does he understand that that's what made us fall in love with him? Like, Jake, if you're watching this, like, first of all, if you're watching this, can you please pay for my college? Like, please, please. Second of all, if you're watching this, can you please just like always ensure to put emotion into your music and like not all that extra gangsterness. Like, I did not come here for that. I want to cry. Like, you know, I don't want to just listen to you talk about the hood. Like, I live in this reality. I know you don't. Therefore, I don't want to hear it from you. Period. Although it's not as good as Nothing Was the Same or Take Care, and it definitely did not make me cry at all, it still made me reflect, still made me feel something. And not in terms of like crazy emotion, but just like in terms of reflection. Drake was extremely authentic in this album. I like how he had his mom on the track talking about can't have everything, in which she said that attitude will hold you back in this life and you're going to feel alienated. I feel like Drake has come to a certain point where, like, you know, like he's reached his max, and I don't want to say that he can't like drop another album, because first of all, I don't believe in that, but I'm talking about like in terms of success. Everything that glitters ain't gold. I personally wouldn't know this because I'm still struggling. But you know, like, there are struggles that come with success, especially there are people who get so extremely depressed and the success drives them crazy. And I think Drake was just kind of reflecting on the life that he's been living as a celebrity, and like the emotional toll that it's putting on him because of how it's affecting his relationships, his interpersonal relationships. Like, it seems as this Drake just clearly can't be in a relationship with a woman. He has trust issues. He can't trust friends in general because he may feel like they're trying to use him for his money. Just things like this. This is the feelings that he's feeling, and he just puts it on more life. And he just literally talks, and I just love that. And last but definitely not least is Trip by Jhené Aiko. The whole album is basically about Jhené grieving for her brother Miyagi, who died in 2012, in which she is dealing with the grief of her brother, and she turns to spirituality and drugs. And this is basically like, that sentence was basically the whole album. She's talking about, I don't know if she mentions Christ, but she's talking about like higher beings, the power, and then she's also talking about drugs. Like the first song on the track is LSD. She talks about psychedelics, hallucinogens, shrooms, weed, just drugs, that a bad trip in which like she has a negative experience with a specific drug. Like, it's honestly like a little bit shocking. Like, the first time I listened to it, I was like, what the, like, this is very, not in a like what the heck is this, but in a like, this is different. Like, I was very shocked. I was very shocked, like, that anyone would even think. I thought it was very genius though. Like, it was extremely, this album is genius just in general. Like, it's absolutely amazing. I feel like Jhené definitely knows how to paint a picture extremely well, to the point where I feel like I am the protagonist, main character in the stories that she's telling through her songs. And she also makes you feel like you are experiencing this experience that she's feeling. You're grieving for someone just as she's grieving for her brother. You're experiencing some type of hallucinogenic experience the same way she's experiencing it in her song. It's amazing, and her voice is very eerie, which definitely sets the tone. It's very soft and just so I love music. So if you guys have any recommendations, etc., like, be sure to let me know. I have all my contact information in the description bar. As always, I am Miss Bebe, here to inspire you to think critically and express creatively. If you are not subscribed, please remember to hit the subscribe button down below, and also please remember to thumbs up this video. I love you all so much. Thanks for watching.